Hey guys, it's Tom, also known as Panamanana, here with my second episode of POV Lounge for Land Kingdom, and this episode is going to be about Odallus the Dark Call. It is a new game. It just recently came out on Steam. It's basically taking a lot of cool ideas from older games and just making them play better. I've already played this game a fair amount. I've played for about 2 hours, and so it's not just like the last episode. The last episode was a game I've never played before. This is a game I have played before, but I still wanted to show it off on this show. I think it's totally deserving of a review, and since I've already played it, I will be able to give a better review in the 15 minutes that we have for this episode. So, let us start the counter, and we will begin. Oh, there we go. So the story of this game is pretty simple. You're a guy named Haggis, and your son gets taken away, and these kind of like god cultists are taking over, or whatever, demigod cultists. Either way, we're going to ignore that for now. It has a map system similar to Castlevania 3, in that you can kind of choose your path, even though they all sort of lead in the same direction. The controls are very simple. You can move back and forth, you can crouch, you can jump. Pushing the button down longer makes you jump higher. On the side of the screen you have your health, your sub-weapon ammo, your armor, your swords, your bag inventory, your relics, which are like your power-ups, your keys, your orbs, which is your money, and your shards, which I still haven't figured out what those are yet. But this game is very simple. It's basically a Metroidvania mixed with Ghosts and Goblins. So you have sub-weapons, you have your basic attack. Jumping and attacking is the fastest way to attack. It's very Castlevania. The new thing that I like about this game, though, is that you can hold on to ledges, which makes platforming a lot more interesting than in normal Metroidvanias. Means that you can do a lot more interesting stuff and reach places you normally wouldn't be able to in other games. And it was obviously designed that way, so it's not like you're breaking the game or anything. It's just you're designed to have that access to those things. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, so this is a merchant. With these merchants, you can buy health, you can buy sub-weapon ammo, you can do whatever you want, and you can save over here with these relics. And, you know, you're going to be running around these levels collecting stuff, killing monsters, collecting orbs. And actually, this is a good example right here, where there are places in the game that you can't necessarily access right now, or at the beginning, and you're able to access them later on as you collect more items. It's a Metroidvania game, so that's pretty par for the course. But you're going to just expect that in this game. You're going to find places that you can't access yet, but you will eventually pick up an item or a sub-weapon that allows you to access those areas. So you will want to go back to older areas that you've already completed to get the 100% and access additional content for the game. And it's not just like, you know, additional awards or some crap. It's like actual parts of levels that you weren't able to access before. Okay, so we have a save point right there. I think we have the first boss coming up. Oh, I remember this guy. Okay, so this guy just throws nets. I suck. Oh no! I'm gonna get squashed. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna get squashed. I don't think I've ever been hit by his net before, so I'm like... Wow, that's 3 in a row. Come on. There we go. Oh, 4 in a row. Jesus. Good thing you can just damage boost through him. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. Wow, no, I'm dead now. There it is. Yep. I don't think I've ever died to that boss. That's so sad. Actually, is there a merchant? Let's see what we got. I think there might be a I think there might be a merchant over here. No? That's weird. Oh, there is like a present though. What the heck? Let's see what we can do here. Sub-weapon ammo. So this game's all about secrets, this game's all about exploration, and I love those kinds of games. I'm a big fan of Castlevania, I'm a big fan of the old Metroidvanias, as well as the classic Castlevanias, like Castlevania 1 and 2, well, and 3, for that matter. Oh, I didn't expect for that to work. That's okay. Okay, so here's the merchant. I already have enough health, I don't remember why I went back to this guy. Oh, I didn't make it, damn it. Okay. And since you can hold on the ledges, it makes the platforming just so much easier. You don't have to do like really precise jumps. I mean, you do still have to do precise jumps, but not like one frame jumps or any crap like that. You can sort of get where you need to go if you need to get there, even if you're a little sloppy. So that's always nice. Come on, guys, leave me alone. Okay, so let's go beat this boss. I beat him first try, and I've never actually lost to him until now. Of course, I lose to him when the camera's rolling. There we go. See, super easy. Then you pick up the key, and you backtrack. Now, if you're looking to pick up this game for speedrunning, I would actually totally advise that. This game, I feel like, is a great speed game. I haven't really tried to speedrun it yet, but from my play so far, it's just super fun. And there's so many like little tricks that you can learn, sub-weapon use. There's just a lot of stuff you can do to really optimize this game and make it super fun for those that want to try to beat the game quickly. Okay, so still talking to the old man. I keep accidentally talking to these guys rather than, there we go, just buying what I want. Which is usually health. I usually just buy health. I think, okay, so here's the last boss of the first area. If you guys want to pause to read some of this text, feel free. And this boss is actually pretty easy too. As I say, the sub-weapons are sort of made. Oh, I don't even have my sub-weapon. This boss is really easy when you have your sub-weapon. Oh. If you have your axe, he's really easy. But yeah, I suck apparently. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. There it is. Okay. See if we can pick up some. Can we pick up some sub-weapon ammo? No, I don't think we can actually. Let's see what we can do. How about I just try not to hurt myself? That would be good. Oh no, I already did. Never mind. Okay. I know I didn't have to take damage from those guys, but still. Still can't afford any axes. This sucks. That's alright. I can still kill him without. Oh, jeez, it automatically starts a fight. I can still kill him without the axes. It's just so much easier because they hit twice. I'm pretty sure. From what I've seen, they hit twice. You can only hit his head from this first phase, but then once you damaged him enough, his stomach opens up and you can hit him. So he's actually pretty easy. He's a good first boss, I think. You want to obviously jump attack the body, so you get extra hits in there. Man, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, I didn't die. What the heck? Oh! Jesus. There we go. Get dunked. Okay, so the shards are what you get after each level. They're kind of like the little crystal spheres from Castlevania. And that was the first level. Obviously, if I was actually trying to speedrun that, we could do it a little quicker, but it's alright. And there is actually an additional path on the first level, but I don't know where it is yet. I haven't gotten to that point in the game. But you can see on the map where all the extra parts of the level are. And this level's kind of a pain in the ass, but a lot of the monsters you can sort of cheese. Like that monster that comes up from the ground, you can kind of just skip it. This guy, you can just sit in front of him until he's done attacking. These guys kind of suck. They're a lot harder to take advantage of. Oh, Jesus, come on, there we go. Okay. You can also sort of clip through these floating platforms. I know it's not really like a glitch or anything, I don't think. It just means that if your center is like through it rather than on top of it, you still go through it. If you know what I mean. I guess I could explain that better, but I'm trying to just get up here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I fucked it up, didn't I? Yeah, I screwed it up. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, like these guys. If you just walk by them, they pop up too late to actually hit you, but... Luckily, damage isn't actually that bad in this game. You have a fair amount of leniency. So here's your second sub-weapon. It's the torch. Pretty useful against monsters like this guy. Whoop. Missed that. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. I've already beaten this level, but as I said, like, there's so much exploration in this game, excuse me, that even on a second playthrough, I'm going to be finding a ton of new areas and monsters to defeat. These mages are a pain in the ass, though. They're just really not that fun, because they shoot those fireballs, so... And you sort of need the sub-weapon to kill those guys without taking hits, so... I'm just going to ignore them from now. This was actually kind of a cool little platforming thing, because you have to... Whoops, I messed up already. Oh, gee, I'm just going to run through it. Please don't kill me. Okay. Right there, you're supposed to hang off the edge of the cliff and not die. Okay. So this is our first relic. It allows us to move these big boxes, meaning that we can actually go back to part of the older levels and complete more of them, which is pretty cool. But it's, you know, it's useful throughout the game. And it rewards you with a little bit of extra health. It's a little bit of a Zelda thing as well with the extra health. The game gets a lot easier as you get farther into the game because you have more health. But then again, things deal more damage too, so maybe not easier, but... Oop, I messed that up. There we go. Luckily, spikes are not instant death in this game like they are in most 2D platformers. Okay, so we got like a couple minutes left. I'm just going to continue showing you some of the levels. Just keep going through the game and show you what's up. These monsters are a pain in the ass if I remember correctly, because you get into situations like this where if I climb up, I get hit like that, and then I just get stuck in that infinite loop unless I just jump through them. If I just jump through them, it works, but otherwise I'm stuck. And there you go, that's another part where I was trying to run ahead and I got stuck. So you sort of like have to damage boost through this guy unless you, yeah, you're no way to get through there without getting hit, really. Which kind of sucks. I'm kind of sad that they would design a part in which you have to get hit, but still, oh jeez. By the way, this developer is Brazilian, if I remember correctly, and they have another game out already. I don't know what it is about or anything about it. I just saw they were advertising it. So if you're interested in games like this, I might, you know, I'd suggest go checking them out. This game is amazing as far as I am concerned, and you know, I would support them for their other projects as well, because we need more games like this. Not, you know, the thing is that there are games that appeal to 8-bit nostalgia, and then there are games that take 8-bit game design and really like develop them. I think this game is one of the latter. It definitely does feed off of nostalgia. Yeah, I wouldn't have bought this game if it wasn't an 8-bit platformer, but it also, well, you know what, I might have. If it didn't have 8-bit graphics, I might have still bought it. But the point is, that's the main attraction, and it pulls you in. But once you're there, you're going to stay for the awesome game design and, you know, the way the game plays. It's not just a crappy game with 8-bit graphics that's going, hey guys, you remember this from your childhood? And I appreciate that, because there are so many games like that already that we just don't need. We don't need more games that just appeal to nostalgia. We need games that are actually good and take, you know, show what these games are capable of. Not just going, hey, look at pixel art. Talking about pixel art, this game has amazing pixel art. I need to get my friend Cornelius Pixelcraft to do a Haggis Perler. That'd be amazing. Oh, shit. I didn't die from fall damage. I died from actually just hitting the guy. That's okay. Game over. As you can tell, I dig this game a ton. It's just super fun. Brings me back. It's about $15 on Steam if you're interested. It was, it might actually still be on sale, but I bought it on sale on its release. It was a little bit cheaper, but I think it's totally worth it if you like these kinds of games. If you're into that kind of old school platformer, and especially Metroidvania, it is, I think it's actually a really good combination of classic Castlevania and the Metroidvania formula, because it's not just, you know, it takes the kind of backtracking and more design philosophy from Metroidvanias, but it also takes a lot, not only the art style, but a lot of the gameplay functionality from old school Castlevanias, in terms of like, in terms of, you know, like how you progress through the levels and how you choose your own path, and how it's still Castlevania, it's still a Metroidvania, but it is a little bit more linear in the classic Castlevania kind of sense, which I appreciate, because my two favorite games in the Castlevania series are Castlevania 1 and Symphony of the Night, so it's a good combination of the two of those without being too much of one over the other. So that was Odallus: The Dark Call. I really like the game, as I said. It is a really great mesh of not necessarily two different genres, but two different approaches to the Castlevania formula, and I'd love to see more games like it. I'd love to see what these guys make after this game. They already have 2 games under their belt, and I'm very, very interested to see what comes next. Support your local indie developer. You know, they're not local; they're from Brazil, but still. And I'm just really glad that this game doesn't just appeal to my nostalgia. And in fact, it's not really nostalgia, because I didn't grow up with the NES at all. You know, I grew up with the SNES. I'm more of a 90s kid than an 80s kid, so. But it's still really great. Games like this, games like Shovel Knight, they show you what these kind of genres are capable of with modern design philosophy and technology, while also saying, hey, look at all this cool pixel art. Rather than a game that's just, you know, hey, look at these pixels, man, oh my god, it's just like Super Mario, you know? So, I appreciate that. And that's basically it. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week, on Monday, for episode 3 of POV Lounge. If you guys want to suggest a game that I can review on this channel for this video series, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, or on Twitter or Facebook at @PhantomMan. Other than that, have a nice day, guys.